Jeff Big Daddy Wayne here, and today I'm going to talk about Hamilton, the Secretary of State, who was shot in a duel by Aaron Burr, the former Vice President of the United States. Those were the days when they knew how to settle things. They didn't have a bunch of experts on CNN discuss the issue. People took matters into their own hands. You had a duel, someone lived, someone died, it was finished. The decision was made. Anyway, Hamilton is on our $10 bill. And about a year ago, I believe, after great discussion, investigation, memos, meetings, it was decided that Hamilton would be taken off the $10 bill. I don't know why. I thought maybe it was because he was a loser. I only mean that in the sense that he lost the duel. He's a very important place in American history, as you know. He was a bastard, not in the sense that he was a mean guy. He was a bastard. You know, he's an illegitimate kid. That's the terminology they used then. I'm just sharing that with you. I don't mean to upset you. Now, Aaron Burr was a bastard. Aaron Burr was a real bastard in the sense of being a person who was a bastard. Well, Hamilton was a bastard, but only in the physical sense of being a bastard. However, I want to tell you something. I've always found Aaron Burr an interesting character, and he has one of my favorite quotes. Lying on his deathbed, a minister asked him, "Do you believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?" And Aaron Burr opened his eyes, looked at him, and said, "On that subject, I am coy, sir." I have to admit, for somebody getting ready to enter eternity, that was an interesting comeback. Now, Hamilton, and by the way, I worry about Hamilton because he went out to fight a duel and he left a diary saying, you know, if I get shot and die, blah, 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 you know, made him sound like a good guy. Hamilton was a smart guy. I think he wrote that in case he died, he looked like a good guy. And in case he didn't die, he'd come back and rip it out and write something else. I don't trust politicians then. I don't trust them now. By the way, his son died in a duel. So, in a sense, he carried on the family tradition, but I fear I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, why I'm talking about this is they were going to replace Alexander Hamilton on the $10 bill with, I believe, Harriet Tubman, who was famous for smuggling the slaves out of the South on the, what do they call it, the night train? The Underground Railroad. The night train. The Underground Railroad, which I also understand the black jockeys that everybody hated so much, those black jockeys, those were little keys to the Underground Railroad, as I understand it. Or they were going to be Susan B. Anthony on the $10 bill. Earlier, I think it was in the late 70s, they put her on a big, heavy silver dollar bill, and it just was inconvenient for people, although a lot of radical feminists said people were sexist because they didn't want to use that big heavy dollar bill. I don't know. I'm just sharing information with you. So what happened with Hamilton? Why wasn't he replaced? Well, as I understand it, there was a musical on Broadway called Hamilton. The music is great. The story is great. Can't have a happy ending. But I'm just saying that everybody went berserk over Hamilton on Broadway. This is the power of show business. This is the point I'm trying to make. The power of show business. Broadway brought back Hamilton. Everybody forgot about Harriet and Susan. He's back on that $10 bill. I don't use denominations this big, so I have to look. Anyway, Lincoln is still safe on the 5. Few people know Thomas Jefferson's on the $2 bill. Not many people have a $2 bill. I only have this because I'm down to my last dollar. The $100 bill is Ben Franklin. I picked this up the other day for selling some comedy material to a new stand-up comedian. He's just getting started in the business, and I copied a bunch of jokes off of somebody's monologue and sold it to him for $100. He's a fool. Back to Lincoln again. I had 2 of them. Anyway, I just wanted to indicate to you on my YouTube channel, which I hope you subscribe, the power of show business.